Welcome to 10 Minutes. I'm Tony Scott. Joined in studio, the New Year's kid, Peter Odney.
What's up?
Not much. Today's show is brought to you by Map South Hockey, an outstanding place to train for hockey year-round, whether it be in the off-season or a little bit of preseason morning work, you name it. Map Hockey has the best facilities. You've been there. I've been there. It's the premier facility in the southeast metro.
Year-round.
Year-round.
Round.
They'll get you covered if you need to work on something in your game. Let's get rolling. A lot happened in boys hockey from 10-year-olds all the way to high school.
Kind of overwhelming, honestly.
It's going to be kind of a speed round. If we start talking really fast, that's because...
Email me. Tweet me.
You name it. It happened.
Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
The last 14 days, a lot has happened. All right, score days. Chaskatchan, 13-1-1. Ow. They win the Squirt Extravaganza. Not the Squirtacular, but the Squirt Extravaganza in Maple Grove with some impressive wins by the Stormhawks. One other team. You want to talk about those guys a little bit?
Lake of the Woods. That's a W.
Coached by 10-0, coached by Nick Anthony, former Gopher, married to Keith Ballard's sister.
Wow.
Up there on the lake.
I think that's what they call bloodlines in the business.
That is going to be a good little group of hockey players. I can't wait to see them at the Fargo International. Hopefully I can see them sooner, but I don't think it's going to happen.
You don't want to hop up to Lake of the
But
Woods,
Fargo's doable. Fargo's doable. I'm guessing.
Not in one day, though.
No, but seeing them in Fargo at the Fargo tournament is doable. But seeing them someplace else, not going to happen. All right, a ton happened in Pee Wees. We're going to roll through the Edina Invitational champions. Are you ready? Here we go. Pee Wee Bees, Peter. Who won it?
Oh, Edina Green won it over Osseo Maple Grove. Ryan Collins, 2 goals, 1 assist to lead the Hornets.
They chopped down our tall trees. They tried, though. They came back hard.
Reminded of that scene in Pocahontas when they first hit land and they start chopping down the trees.
That's exactly what they did.
Edina Green built a fort.
Yes, they did. How about the Pee Wee A's? Edina wins that one, too.
It's a banner day for Edina. Edina takes down Sartell. Jack McCoy scores the game-winning goal in the third period. 3-2 Hornets for their second title.
How about, as we called it earlier, Nora Sauer she put the team on her back. She plays in the same line as her brother KJ.
She had an assist from KJ.
That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I'm calling it now. It was the coaching of Kent Sauer that probably cost him the W, right? I'm just kidding.
Sure. I don't know. I can't kiss up any more than that.
That's a pretty athletic family, the Sauer family in Sartell.
I would agree.
Pee Wee AA, Chaskatchan avenges a loss to, and they did avenge, didn't they?
Avenge and a half.
Avenge and a half, a loss to Minnetonka earlier in the week. Who scored for Chaska in the big
Tyler
dub?
Smith and Tanner Brunder each had those 2 goals in the final and a 7-0 win for the Stormhawks. This game did go to running time.
I saw the semifinals of the Pee Wee AA Friday, or whatever it was, New Year's Eve, whatever that was. Javon Moore made one of the prettiest, it made his pass to Adam Kleber look average. He slid through the slot, slid it across, totally dangled 2 defensemen right on the stick of, I think it was Lunsky. Lunsky just hammered it home. It was a beautiful play. Javon Moore's passing skills never cease to amaze me.
They're only going to get better.
And here's a guy you want to keep an eye out for this weekend down in Rochester, Drew Stewart. He had 4 goals for the Skippers when they beat Chaskatchan earlier. So we'll definitely have our lens.
Is that what they call a Stewart's dozen?
Yes. No, Stewart's Quattro.
I like Stewart's dozen better.
All right. Bantam Bees. Who won the Bantam Bees?
I'm shocked. Edina Green comes up with a 6-2 win over Minnetonka. The Hornets score 5 straight to
2 empty netters.
2 empty netters. Wyatt Schmitz has 4 assists, a Schmitz's dozen of assists.
That was nice. A non-Edina team won the Bantam A's.
Is that allowed? At the
Number 1 rated Rogers beats Osseo Maple Grove, who beat Edina in the semifinals. Owen Erickson, 2 goals for the Royals in their dub. They're number 1 in the state. Congratulations to them.
Well done.
Bantam Double A, we go back to Edina. Caden Morgan gets the OT winner over Wayzata. Wayzata, you saw that game, that same exact matchup in Duluth.
I did, and I could imagine that it would be a close game. I didn't realize how close it would be because I thought Edina might pull away at some point, but two physical teams getting together, big teams too, physically big teams. It's a nice moment for Caden as a first-year Bantam.
All right, let's...
So Edina takes 4 of the 6.
Yeah. And
parody.
In my Twitter feed too, I think I saw some B2 teams. There's teams winning all over the state as well. So I'm guessing they had about 7 to 10 hardware wins over the last 2 weeks. So
They just can't catch
some
a break.
things never change, right? All right. Here are some things. Here are some, I call them on my Twitter feed, or our Twitter feed, the eye poppers. These are games where you're scrolling through your feed and all of a sudden you go, what? Duluth East lost to Champlin Park? That's an eye popper.
LOL.
Give me a few more eye poppers from high school hockey.
In retrospect, this might not be such an eye popper, but Chaska over Edina, that's a
Eye-popper.
big win. Oh, out in Prior Lake, it's a nice win for the Hawks. Hastings over Egan. Egan was one of those teams where it felt like everybody was coming back from last year. They've been on a roll this season. That top line is almost unstoppable, and then little old Hastings wearing
Not
their,
little old Hastings
their
anymore.
throwback gold
Yellow,
jerseys
those are sweet
with the purple
jerseys.
lettering.
It's
Hastings is a sneaky team.
I don't think they're going to sneak
They're
up on anybody
8-2.
now. Because Egan beat North, right? Lakeville North?
Yes.
And Hastings beat Egan. Lakeville North won't be taking them lightly. No one will be taking them lightly.
They
in
should have.
Section
It feels
1.
like it's 2001 all over
No.
again in Hastings.
Ooh, what a great team that was.
Jeff Tafe.
Yes. Oh, what a team that was. Number 4, what was another big one? This is another eye popper.
Another South Suburban team, Rosemount over Hermantown.
I was impressed.
What up, Hawks?
That's impressive. They win the Hilltopper. That's a
Rosemount is another one of those teams that is very quietly stacked a bunch of talent.
Well, they have 2 D1 guys, but they
As
got
of
2
right
or,
now,
they have
but
2
they
or
have a
3
couple
more that are
on their way.
and then they got an 8th grader, Charlie Stramall. The cupboard is full in Rosemount right now. No, none of these are seniors.
I would not disagree.
Cupboard is full in Rosemount
Our
right now.
final eye popper, Benilde St. Margaret's over Wayzata.
I agree with that. I agree.
I figured Wayzata was more of an experienced team. Benilde still young. They're still
super
finding
young.
their footing. Big win for the Red Knights. 2 players that came of age in the Wayzata program, Adam Marshall and Tristan Sarsland.
Big factor in this
Big
team.
factor.
Not surprised at all. They were both in the Bantam Leagues last summer and made their mark.
And now they're sporting their red and white.
Yes, they are. All right. Take a break in the action. Let's go.
I'm not even sweating.
Let's talk
Not even
about our
sweating.
New Year's resolutions. You want to go first? Or you want me to give mine?
I'm gonna let you go first.
You go
I
first?
like yours first.
All right. So my New Year's resolution is normally on the YHA side we're covering goals and assists. We rarely cover the stay-at-home D. Or the
I'm gonna
defenseman.
dispute that in a minute.
What's that? You or me?
No, I would dispute that insofar as we don't ignore defensemen, but it's far easier on paper to look at a score sheet and see standouts on the forward side who score the goals and score the assists. Covering defensemen is far more subjective.
I know. My New Year's resolution is to cover more D and focus on the D zone. We'll see if I can.
That's a resolution for both of us.
All right. What's yours?
Mine is a little more personal. Lately, I've been really bad about watching my candy intake. I went to a
You
movie.
eat all kinds of it.
No, it's mainly
All
the sour
kinds of it.
candies.
Yeah,
It's,
gross.
I was at a movie a couple of weeks ago, and I ended up going through 2 bags.
You're like
2 bags. Of
you're
sour
Scott
candies.
Bell. You're Scott
So
Bell
good.
on that sour candy.
God, fun story. Scott Bell walks into the tournament office in Prior Lake.
He
and
probably stole some of
No,
yours.
I automatically handed him the candy, and she goes, "Oh yeah, you knew I had to have one of these." He's one of those frustrating people who eats candy constantly and still looks like he could run
he's
a
just
marathon.
ripped.
It's not fair.
He's ripped.
It's not fair.
I know. All right. Now we wind down the show into the boom roasted territory.
Boom.
What do you got?
people
What do you
here.
got today? What do you got?
My boom roasted goes out to a specific team that may have gotten a little too big for their britches, celebrating a win and tried to talk smack on a team chock full of Division I.
Yeah, no
level
lip.
commits.
You watch your lip.
Watch
your
if you're
tongue.
my guy, if you're a JV team really struggling in the JV portion of the tournament, it would not behoove you to
No.
talk smack to a kid that's going to go play Division I hockey.
I agree.
Not
I
a
agree
good
with
look.
that. Speaking of that, this goes down at the Prior Lake. We handed out box lunches, right?
As a courtesy.
So this is, as a courtesy to the coaches and the scouts and the D1 coaches. You know, we had over 200 of them in the building over the course of 3 days. It was a fun place to be, right? But if we're giving you a free lunch, take the lunch, walk out, or sit down and eat it. But don't go into the box and just take the apple. Or take the chips.
cookie.
Or take the meat out of the bread and leave everything there. Just take the whole
And to
thing.
be fair, the vast majority of coaches and scouts did
Yeah.
take the lunch and, ate the
Leave.
lunch, not like a toddler spilling crumbs all over the
Now
floor.
our crew is
But
like,
it's like
we're become caterers.
there are
Right?
half-empty boxes sitting
Oh,
there.
half
There's
empty.
lettuce all over the table.
Smoke's coming out of our ears. Boom roasted. All right.
Boom roasted.
And finally, the game puck.
Game puck.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I will. And Lord knows I love concession stand food. I love
Yeah.
hot dogs. I love chips. I love nachos. I love all that good stuff. But when you eat too much of it over the course of a tournament, it wears you out faster. You feel bloated. You feel gross during the weekend. You don't feel great. So the fact that there was a salad bar at the Dakota Ice Center with soup, salad, nice yogurt parfaits, that was a lifesaver, not only for me, but for the rest of the YCH staff, who were able to have a salad or something lighter as opposed to, gorging on fast food.
I am an anti concession. I never, ever, ever, after years of being in rinks, I never go to the concession stand.
That's a lie.
It's pretty true. Trust me, I don't go there very often. My good friend Todd Houck brought up this popcorn from the concession stand that had a little bit of caramel in it.
Oh, is it?
That was like crack cocaine. It is the best popcorn that is my game puck, but that's the best popcorn.
Your game
I've ever-
puck goes-
My game puck
your
goes
game-
to humans,
your-
but if I had to give a game puck to food, it would
Hold
be
on.
to the popcorn caramel
If you had to
thing.
give a game puck to food, you would give it to the popcorn that reminded you of an insidious drug.
Oh,
that
it was
torn apart urban America.
addicting. It was addicting. Yes, it's very close. Very, very addicting. It was so good.
Thankfully,
I had more.
I'm not a huge fan of nuts, so I didn't eat very much of it.
Oh, so good. That popcorn was money. All right, but my popcorn, my game puck,
Popcorn.
my popcorn goes to Lynn Bellis and Martha Walls. Lynn runs the show down in Prior Lake and makes our job so easy. She keeps the games on time. She does everything. And the best part is the coaches love her.
They don't have a choice.
Our other half of the puck, if I could split the puck in half, would go to Martha Walls. She took in did all the ticket sales with a smile and couldn't be happier to be part of our
awesome.
team. Thank you, Martha Walls and Lynn Bellis, for your great work. Huge game puck goes out to you guys. Huge game puck goes out to you. Looking forward to a great weekend down at the
Founders Cup.
Founders Cup.
Keep an eye out for our Founders Cup preview, which will be going up tomorrow morning, so you'll have all day to peruse the preview.
And I'm guessing a certain guy is going to pick a certain team from the east side, not saying any names. They're predatory. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm going to plead the fifth.
For Peter Odney, I'm Tony Scott. Have a good day.